Wow, I'm gonna remember this video years from now.
Uh-huh.
Now it says record.
Would know how to be obedient and what we would be obedient to. And Paul was certainly one to do that. I don't know, I just find the whole thing a puzzle. This whole concept is arisen in your lifetime, not in my lifetime. You were brought up with these debates about homosexuality when I was raised up. It was not even. Not only was it not a consideration, it wasn't even a thing of topic that people would waste a breath about.
And some people use the word fag for homosexual, and even that was sort of a dirty word, and nice people didn't say it.
That's true. That's true. So I don't know how all these side issues have come up that people want to champion. You know, to me, all they really do is take away from what we're supposed to be doing. So, you got that up and running, Josh? We got that in the mail yesterday. That was a freebie. One of the customers that I buy from, or one of the vendors that I buy from, over the years, each time you spend $1 with them, they attribute a point towards a merchandising program.
When they call it Builders Club there, Joshua.
Part of the Builders Club. So that camera right there was because of our buying of appliances from Sears and Roebuck.
Josh, there's your sandwich.
I hear you.
It's right there.
Okay. It's not hot, is it?
The bread is.
Did you toast it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I still have to edit this part out.
You don't want to see yourself eating on camera?
No, I mean, he wasn't talking.
Hopefully we extended the usefulness.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Joshua is he's an English major. Graduated in Christopher Newport a few years ago. And Joshua was believing God's calling him to go to New York City.
To do what?
Oh, act?
Specific area?
Oh, well, I'm more of a film guy. Most of my early memories.
What should be early memories?
Oh, sure.
Elaborate.
Well, I think my earliest memory is watching Indiana Jones and the Raiders Lost Ark with you.
Oh, but how does that affect your career choice?
Probably doesn't. I'm just saying that some of my earliest memories. I was commenting on it. It just happens to be. I'm pretty influenced by it.
Yeah.
You know, I think cinema moves people, and you know, I've got a vision for that, and I want to be part of it.
So you want to produce or direct or act or?
Well, I'm just acting them right now.
Okay.
Josh is also writing inclined to writing.
I started my own blog.
You had a website before that, though.
Yeah.
Before blogs were available.
Well, that's not true. I just didn't know about it. What are you doing?
Oh,
Can't turn
He
it off.
didn't know how to turn it off.
is it on and
I don't even know how to turn it on.
Josh, is it on or not?
It is on. It's been recording for the last 5 minutes.
Joshua,
What are you joshing about, Dylan?
I think we'll delete this and we'll make a new one when I get the haircut that I need.
Typical women do not like to be photographed.
Oh.
I guess I fall in that same category.
Are you a woman?
If that defines me as a woman, then I guess I'm a woman.
I didn't say it defined you as a woman. I'm asking you, are you a woman?
No, sir.
All right. Well,
Okay.
careful that we got a video record of
Well,
this.
let me show you the basic controls you need to know. Yeah, okay.
All right. Actually, Actually, I got to tell you, most of us have a reluctance to be photographed, but you know, some years down the road, you go back and look at this stuff, and you're thankful to have it.
Not this.
Not good. Well, who knows about
You know
this?
how your mother photographed
I
your
know
mother
this,
like this?
this may be the most detailed record that I ever have of my
This is a
wife
Hazel
sitting there in a
type
chair
picture.
with her
Hazel.
hands over her face.
Ellen Hazel's daughter-in-law.
Have you adjusted
doing a
some?
Hazel,
Guess
Hazel
what?
approach.
What do you want, Josh?
Well, suppose you wanted to raise the camera focus up a little bit. Huh?
I don't know. I just pulled that tripod, same as you did.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So it doesn't have adjustments here to raise or lower.
I don't know. Here's an adjustment right here. But I think
I just lost it down.
I think it does too. Let's find out.
It's just locking it down.
How come I can't get it off of there now?
Locking into that one, Josh.
Oh.
You can put it on there.
Once you turn it off, it's what
I think I screwed it on
Yeah,
there.
that's probably the extent of our
Let's see.
videotaping.
Is it?
it's Josh.
What? Alright, yeah, this goes up and down. This all this does is lock it in place.
Okay.
So you can raise
Well,
it up.
that handle right there would lock that down. No, that long lever handle, screw it in or out. Lever, right here. Long hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that just rotates. Okay.
You can lock it in place just by turning this camera around.
Okay.
So there's this hole is like a little, hole you put a screw in. See this here's like a screw. Put it on there, spin it around, and raise it up and down like this.
It's not still shaking.
Oh, sure.
Why did you turn it off while you do
Well,
all
it
that?
doesn't cost anything.
Wait.
It's a digital tape, and to erase it, you just copy over.
We got 5 more of these tapes.
No, not only that, but you can't, is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Do what?
Copy over it?
Yeah.
Sure, if you want it. I mean, I don't know how to put it on a computer yet, but I got 5.5 more hours of stuff to fill before I have to worry about that. So anyway.
Are you into computers?
Yeah.
That's what she told me earlier.
You're not.
computer's
That's
stupid.
amazing, person of your age.
I think we should get rid of cars and computers, go back to paper and horses.
Really?
Yeah.
Only thing
Well,
is,
you know, it's really kind of a strange thing. I don't. By the way, even though I'm almost 60, I consider myself about 30, so I don't relate to the 60 at all. but I'm kind of a crossover generation between what was passed in your generation.
Okay.
When I was raised up as a boy, we didn't have indoor plumbing in my house,
Okay.
so I was raised up in an outhouse. The people across the street from us in this little rural neighborhood that I was raised in, was only 5 people in the neighborhood, 5 houses. But the little neighborhood I was raised in, there was a flatbed wagon that would come by once a week, drawn by a mule, carrying block ice for the ice boxes. So they had an ice box. So that's strange, even though I was raised in I was born in 48.
and I lived in Newport News, and I had a different experience.
But
I
even
had,
through the 50s, I knew lots of people that had ice boxes and outdoor privies and no water in their houses. It's kind of strange. isn't
I've had
it?
an outdoor Kirby before.
I've experienced it in Cambodia, but
Really? We military?
no, I went on a mission trip last year. We were over there for about 3 weeks.
How was it?
I loved it.
Well, the mission trip or Cambodia?
Both.
What did you do on the mission trip?
Quite a few different things. We worked in an orphanage.
Now, is this at a Bethel Temple?
Yeah. We did that. We taught English to Buddhist monks, which is really cool because we use the Bible to teach English.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
So those were the main things that we did. It was a neat experience.
Yeah, I bet it was.
That's what's kind of funny when you asked earlier, what do I want to do? That was my plan, what I told you, but I've had it spoken over me many times that I'll be involved in. Actually, usually it gets said that I'll preach out of many pulpits, so don't put that on me, please. Please, Lord.
Then Ellen, since you begged, put it on.
no, how you just turn it off? You told your neat story.
I don't
What are you
know how to turn it off.
Why do you not turn it off for?
I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to guess.
Because it's offended your mother, Johnson. Because she's
That's not
to
it.
photograph her.
They already did.
What if he thinks it's something important?
You know, but I did not discuss it with her. I did not entertain it with her.
I don't think I went to see Tom Jones until close, just a little bit before you actually voted.
Ellen, after the first day with me, you were begging, Tom,
No,
let
it
me
wasn't.
marry that man.
No, I was not either.
So,
No way.
Really? You say, really? You weren't, you say?
No way.
Oh.
now bring me the camera. Let me focus on you.
Huh? I can't. It's bolted down to this thing.
You're telling the story.
Well, the story's over with now.
Yeah, well, it'll be done in a few minutes.
Not if the camera's on.
Mm-hmm.
What, there won't? You can't just keep talking like you normally were?
I have no more conversation to bear.
I think I'm going to head out.
Thank you for stopping. It was a
Thank you for
pleasure.
having me over. Appreciate it.
And you know, God says He puts the solitary in families. By your own admission, you're solitary. You're living. You've got a place to live. I'm not suggesting otherwise. But you're welcome here anytime you want to come by. Just hang or do nothing. You don't have to hang with me. Come over and eat a sandwich. I don't hang too good
Do
anyway.
you live with anyone else, or do you live in an apartment by yourself?
Right now, I'm living with a friend of mine. I have to be out by the end of August, and then I'm supposed to be moving in with this guy who's in the Navy. And it's kind of one of those deals where I won't say on camera, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Richard! Oh,
Sit down, woman.
you don't say on camera. So you're the end of, you said the beginning of August,
End of August.
End of August, it's already beginning. You're gonna move in with someone else.
Right. There could be an arrangement where that would, I would not appreciate. There just might be a lot of people under one roof.
That wouldn't be good if you're doing studying and whatever.
Yeah. So, that's the plan at this point, is to live with that guy, and then from there, we'll see what happens, what doors God opens and things like that. So, that's the plan at the moment. But God could change that. You know, hey, I could end up, go home and end up with a $100,000 check in the mail and just go buy a house or something, But
$100,000 doesn't buy much right now. Sounds like a lot of money, but it's not in the housing
puts a
market.
nice down payment down there.
Well, it does put a significant down payment down. I'm agree with that one. But even in the housing, God works so many miracles. He works so many miracles, both financially and providentially and every other way, that whatever need that we have, in God's timing, provision is met. Oftentimes, I think when the provision comes, we have a decision to make. Do we want that and accept that provision? Are we willing to walk in it? Or are we afraid and unwilling to acknowledge God's provision at that time and walk away? So,
It's true.
We don't want to keep him though, he's needing to go.
Yeah. I gotta get some things done tonight before group.
you got a home group on Wednesday night?
No, I go over to Mike and Deb Rice's.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought I interpreted what you said as, do I teach a home group?
No, I said, do you go to a home group on
Yeah.
Wednesday night?
Yep.
Because I was at Mike's once and you weren't there.
The only time I've been there is last week.
Because I'm planning on going tonight again.
We are, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I will see you in a little bit then.
Yeah. All right, man. God bless. Thanks.
No problem. I appreciate it. Bye, doggy.
Oh, it's got a cam lock on that.
What?
It's got a cam lock on that. Not a screw, but a cam lock.
I don't know.
No, it's got a screw.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
See you, Ron.
All right, good deal.
Thanks, man. God bless.
See you in a little bit.
Okay.
What, I forgot your name. Was it Jim?
Jim.
Jim
Cook.
Woods? Cook?
Cook.
Okay.
What's your
Woods?
name again?
Josh.
Josh.
Hey, you two guys are the same age. Maybe y'all develop a relationship. Okay, man.
Well,
Thank you.
And I'm talking,
I know where it is. Well, he'll be back over.
Why?
You told her to.
Well,
That's why we hit on that sidewalk.
We've had trouble with the last 3 houses that his concrete work that he's done.
There's 2 spots on that sidewalk. It looks like while it was drying, someone laid a stick or something in it, and there's a line on it. 2 spots.
I know that. Remember King's Mill?
Mm-hmm.
There's your camera, John.
I see it.
John, here's your picture. Did you take it, John? Picture.
Picture. What do you mean about picture?
Washed. Clean.
Ruth? Hey, Hamp, Richard. What's going on, man? I know it is. What's your schedule for pouring that garage slab up at Skimming?
You gotta eat some of your food. You're just gonna get sick.
Yeah.
You're too skinny.
I said, what's your schedule for pouring that garage slab up at Skimming?
You gotta eat.
All right, let's do it. And while you're up there, the customer's complaining about the quality of the concrete out there at Lot 4, Skimming Landing. What can we do to make that look pretty? Well, and I understand you got mad because I charged you the $92 for the muriatic acid. It was your mess up, not mine. Hold on a minute, don't hang up. Good morning, this Richard.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
This is Ruth calling back from
Yeah. Hold on just one second, Ruth, would you please?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Ham, can you take care of that for me?
Hey,
All right.
Bye. Street Fighter.
Oh, I did.
All right. Yeah, Ruth, I'm sorry, I'm back.
Okay,
And,
you're on Monday.
What the heck?
I'm on for Monday.
Talking about?
You're a sweet lady, and I got a note right here from the homeowner. It says handles on the cabinet and the pattern was supposed to be polished nickel, not brass.
It's gonna drop me.
What's your pattern?
It's number one. That would
Maybe
that would be on.
Travis After was doing before
What's
that concussion. And maybe you
All
won't pay
right.
attention
And
to the fact
the
that
only thing you got in the powder room is you got a little linen cabinet built on the wall. And that's part, and you're missing the crown mold on that little linen cabinet or medicine cabinet, whatever it is.
That's the same one he holds
Yeah,
it
the
back
top of
with?
that cabinet, there's nothing there.
And then, is that where the hardware is missing as well?
Not his
Yeah.
backhand,
Maybe
his
two
front
as
hand.
well.
Yeah, then we got some door cabinet doors specifically down in the wet bar need adjusting.
Okay.
And you'll be down there tomorrow.
What?
You'll be out there
And the
tomorrow.
fact that,
I'm sorry, Monday. Thank you,
in
Ruth.
Florida, for Marlins, he ain't doing so well. He's still a good player though.
Man, Adam Duntree, man, what a monster.
Yeah, who's you gonna get from him?
Brett Myers, he's doing good too.
He's doing good.
Wow.
Too.
Alright.
Besides, where would I play him? Where would I play him?
Clearly the utility slot.
How? Okay, let's go over my outfielders and my first baseman. At first base, I have Travis Hafner, Chris Shelton, and Lance Berkman. Outfielders, I have Hideki Matsui, Gary Sheffield, Bobby Abreu, Ichiro, Lance Berkman again, and Beltran. So,
Oh look, Rand's a monster.
yeah, well, I don't care. And just picked up Todd Helton off the Staples. Whoa, I can't believe you picked up Nomar for me. I can't believe I missed him in that league.
Yeah.
I picked him up in the other league because someone dropped him, and I can't believe I missed him in that league. Just think how freaking smoking I'd be
Hey, Scott, Richard,
if I didn't have Oliver Perez, Roy
Scott's,
Halladay, Travis
Dandy
Hafner,
Haven.
and so many others.
The trend's not coming out until sometime Monday. I don't know what time.
Huge injuries.
Okay.
So make your adjustment.
Okay, that's
I'm
right.
not convinced Walmart's going to.
Thank you, Scott.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I'm not convinced he is either, but he still has the potential to scorch. I mean, what the heck?
Hold on.
Cherry vanilla.
Let me see the inside of that container.
Say one thing. They made a big difference out in that garden. Tilling up that
I didn't
ground.
know. I didn't know it was still there. Was it hiding somewhere?
Nope.
Huh?
It was in clear view?
Right next to the ice maker.
Yeah, well,
I
that's,
didn't see it.
yeah, and even growing the vegetables, the grass and all the stuff. Now,
Well,
you,
actually, but you didn't do it where the vegetables are. It's easier to weed in there now, so you see it less and less.
now, you had, what is this on my desk?
Because I was pulling things out to see.
Now, you talked about wanting to string trim and then bag it up and then put it in compost.
Yep, right here.
Turn the grass right back to the ground.
Well, we need mulching surfaces, and wherever the grass hasn't, or weed hasn't gone to flower, it could be good mulch.
You got my checks?
Could be, well then you bag it and trim it.
You don't necessarily bag it, you just cut it and you grab it in
Then-
your arm loads and just walk it right over.
Then that's what you need
That's
to
not
do.
Steve Nash.
I don't know how to start the
Oh,
thing. Teach me how to
Lord.
start the thing.
No baloney.
Richard, I don't know how to start electrical.
She's been saying the same thing, John, for 31 years.
I don't know how to run a lawnmower,
What?
Would you like, ask her if she wants to do it.
First of all, lawnmower's not electrical.
John.
Mechanical.
Ask her, does she want to mow the grass?
Does she want to mow the grass?
No. There might be an occasion where it might be good.
You don't
What
have
is
to start a
Sean?
lawnmower?
No.
What
It's
is
in
Sean?
on position when you pull the cord.
But what?
On position.
Where is that?
Probably down by the motor somewhere. Every lawnmower's different. They've all got an
Don't
on
you have
position.
to wind up the cord?
You do. You have to
Wind
wind
the
it
cord
up.
and pull it. What are you, still lost in the 60s?
Yeah.
They haven't had cords you had to wind up since 75. I don't think anyone's made one. They all pull back.
What do you mean pull back?
Johnny, the closest thing she's been to a lawnmower
All right.
is 50, is
They're
40
wound
years.
up inside,
Don't talk to her, John. She's
kind of
not,
like
she's not listening to you,
on
John.
a spool, kind of like how do I describe it?
Describe
It's got
it.
it's got counter pulleys on it. So,
None of these are gonna get
as
paid.
it
There's
twists
no money.
one way, as soon as the pressure is off and twisting that one way, it'll spin back the other way.
I lost me.
Rotary phone. You turn it, you let go, spins back.
Right.
Well, lawnmowers are the same way.
So
You
the-
pull it, you let go, spins back.
Question for you, John.
Oh, I see. So like it's like the cord, it's like.
Did the refrigerator come out?
No,
What time's it going out there?
I don't know.
Is the door of the house left unlocked?
House, front door is unlocked, and the garage door is unlocked.
All right.
I give you the keys, right?
Yeah. That's all of
That's all of them.
them? Just 3?
There was 4. Scott's got one actually. So I guess we need to get back to that one back. One back from Scott. 'Cause I gave him one when he set the locks, in case he had any problems.
Yes, John. Oh.
Yes, John. Hurry up.
Huh.
I gotta take care of stuff I gotta take care of outside.
So you got my pressure what?
I still have to go to the bank.
Close that cabin door, John, would you please? Bud Bugs is really requesting $6,500.
You wrote put in 60.
I know what I wrote.
Don't-
I was just
Look,
trying to make sure that,
If I'm talking, walking, working and John.
I'm just trying to make sure there's enough money to go around.
Well, I put all the bills you showed me, and I still have 1,300 left. I got some little credit card stuff to do, and I think I included a little credit card stuff as 1,300. I estimated that. But there's insurance bills and.
I want all them, wait till next week.
It depends on their due date, right?
No, they can all wait till next week.
Some of them will be late.
I don't care. You talking about car insurance? They
Car
won't-
insurance,
They won't
phone
cancel.
bills.
They won't cancel you.
Okay, but the phone bills, they'll be late.
Yeah, hey Bugs.
How you doing?
Doing well. You gonna see my smiling face tomorrow.
What now?
You're gonna see my smiling face tomorrow. Well, I mean, you will. John's leaving town today, so I gotta get out there tomorrow. How'd it go out there today? All the rafters in place? Good, good. Really? Well, you banged it up then, finally. That works? Okay. All right, now, all right, then let me tell you what I'm thinking about. The front porch you built out of Dandy Haven looks good except for one problem, and I'm gonna live with it. You don't have enough margin between the bottom, the ceiling of the front porch and the top of the window radius of the front door. Yeah, I got to have enough room to get in there inside it and trim it, whatever I got to do. Now you're talking. Give me some room up in there. Okay, man. And you still gonna start that box tomorrow? Okay, Monday morning. All right. Yeah. Well, I need that. Don't delay me past Monday because I want to get a draw on that one next week too. Well, I put in for it on Tuesday morning, and he inspects it anytime. He can inspect it Tuesday afternoon. He can inspect it Wednesday. So, well, I can't get it inspected Monday afternoon because you're not going to start it until Monday. I can't guarantee you when this. I hesitate. These inspectors getting so mean. I hesitate calling out in anything until I know it's ready. So I'll call it in Monday for Tuesday. All right, sounds good. Thanks. All right. Now, even though I'll go up there tomorrow, I won't take the check with me. Okay?
Okay, have you talked to Jim?
No, I have not. It's probably a good idea. I just haven't had time yet.
Right there.
Oh.
He didn't really bite, he went, opened his mouth and lunged at him, so he had two.
I think he likes that spot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at him. He's got kicks.
Do you think they really like it when their legs get going, or is it just a
Oh yeah,
reflex?
it's the itchy thing. Yeah,
But it's a
they like it.
reflex, though.
Well, yeah, but it's like a spot they can't get.
He said, give it more. That was a pat. He really is for a dog. He is a good dog.
For a dog.
They had a goat. They had a goat up until recently.
Yeah.
Goats.
Yeah. But well, the
Damn,
problem
goats are
is
crazy.
he's in my house.
Oh.
That's the problem.
The goat or the dog?
But in terms of a pet,
You know where our dogs are?
probably
On our
in your house.
living room sofa,
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
no.
sleeping it up.
Well, I would
No.
shoot you. I would. If I was married to you, you'd live about 2 days. You'd be dead. First time you let your dog on my couch or my bed, it would be it.
They know. They see me come walking towards the couch, they get out because they know it's mine.
I know.
Whatever, you gotta tell him to get down.
Well, the
No, I
problem
don't. All I
is,
can do is act like I'm going to sit down. They
the
both get
problem
out.
is unless you
But
wash
then he had
the
dog
animal on
hair.
a daily basis and brush him about twice a day, he leaves hair everywhere they go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
dogs,
And I can't stand that.
Oh.
Honestly, ours aren't too
That's my
bad.
problem. Well, that's, for a dog, he's a clean dog, but I mean, I have to vacuum, and I'm not very domestic. But I have to
No.
vacuum frequently.
Kidding
No, I'm not domestic at all. I don't like it. Every time I pull out that vacuum cleaner, I mumble and grumble, thinking, dog, what have I done to deserve you? But anyway, my children went out when they were young and found him at a pound. And brought him back, and the dog knew he had done died and gone to heaven. Huh?
John brought him home after he came back from the Marines, so he was at least 20 years old.
And so,
You said when the children were young, they went to the back.
well, that was young to me. Was it
John
after
was-
John was in the Marines?
Yes.
Well, that was still good. That was 8, 9 years ago. Anyway, so we've had him ever since then. The dog was probably
How old is Sparky now? Anyway,
What?
how old is John? I call him Sparky.
27.
27. Okay.
The dog was probably 6 years old at the time or so. So we're theorizing he's anywhere from 14 to 16 years old now. We're just guessing, but that's.
I don't know what got me in the habit of calling him Sparky, but I started doing it when he was at Mill End with me, and it stuck with him.
I don't see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It
It
doesn't
just
sound like John.
Well, he lends himself to names. He used to be called Crispy.
No. That's what you called him. Nobody else liked
You,
him.
did you ever
including
watch
John.
wrestling?
Uh-huh.
There was a wrestler called Terry Funk.
I know Terry Funk. Yeah.
Terry would call everybody Crispy. That name kind of stuck with John.
Oh, we got to go do some shopping.
So when's your wedding?
It's not planned.
We're not planning it yet.
Okay, but you are engaged. You have a ring.
No.
Ken, you're slugging.
Ken.
No,
No.
that was a mutual decision.
No, we
Well,
didn't.
My divorce was final in January 21st, and he proposed February 12th. Amanda and I give me 2 weeks, okay? So, you take things slowly.
Well, 6 months is slow. Go down to the store, if nothing else, and buy a cigar. It comes with this paper ring.
Yeah.
Actually, we were going to design the ring
Yeah, because we
ourselves
both
and have
have
it made.
rings from previous relationships and some other rings that so we're going to have them melted down and the jewels taken out. We're going to create
We're
our
going to
own
design a matching set.
from both the pasts. Yeah, symbolic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't have an engagement ring. Besides, it's just get knocked off at work.
Yeah. But still, for a woman, these things are important.
Well, if it had been that important, I would have. And he's asked me several times if I want one. And I'm just saying.
Get her a ring, Ken.
Well, if they want to do a matching set, then they can have she can have 2
You don't
rings
have a
there.
matching engagement ring.
Well,
Then.
use the engagement ring like my engagement.
Usually the engagement ring matches the wedding band.
See, this is
Oh,
plain
really?
You,
gold
cut,
band.
you design them together.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And actually, hers, I don't know what her feelings on it are, but I like wraps. So if the actual wedding band actually wraps around the engagement
You do
ring,
know that I don't like rap.
it'll look better. No, well, if you don't like it, that's fine.
At first I thought you meant those rings that had twists in them.
No,
Band.
no.
All right, guys. Well,
Does your daughter still live with you?
Yes, she
Yep.
does.
And her boyfriend.
Yeah, and her boyfriend's there 90% of the time.
And 2 dogs, 2 cats, a family of rats, and 3 snakes.
Oh no, rats and 3 snakes. Who brought the rats and snakes?
He's got 1 snake, his daughter's got 2, and the rats are food for the snake.
And there
Oh,
are actually,
Yeah, breeders.
literally, there are actually 3 families of rats.
Yeah, he's got 3 breeding females. And
3 breeding females in one bowl.
but that isn't enough to keep you in snake food, is it?
Oh, it is because they have litters of 10 to 15 babies.
10
at
to
a time.
15 babies at a time.
How old
typically.
do they let them get before they're big enough to be a meal?
Some of them, we feed them to the corn snake when they're still pinkies.
Yeah, depending on the size of the
As
snake.
soon as they start to get a little bit of fuzz on them, we just give them to the corn snake. He'll eat them, he don't care.
Yeah, he's
Well, I
small.
know he doesn't care. They none of them care. I wanted to just
He's
have
weird,
to have
too.
enough.
to keep them warm.
That corn snake is weird.
You're weird.
Well,
Everybody
if they're little,
got
it might feed them twice a
a
week.
pet snake is weird.
Parents are little.
What you been up to?
Oh, work on the blog?
Where?
Oh,
Oh
started my blog.
no! Somebody else is doing a
A
blog.
blog?
Yeah, nobody knows it is.
Actually,
Blog
we
is a
do.
weblog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we do, but I know now because
That's
it
all
was
I
a
know.
big
Well,
bunch of
that's
articles in the
good.
Daily Press a couple weeks ago about how that a lot of CEOs of big corporations now have started their blogs, and they use it to
That's PR.
whatever
isn't
they want to use it for. No, not necessarily.
it? I think it's for
Yeah,
PR.
Sometimes it's for
Sometimes
operational guidelines and all kinds of stuff.
One of them was using it to describe how he made his favorite chili.
So which doctors are still out there constantly now? Brinker?
Dr. Brinker owns a practice. Dr. Newman has been there for like 12 years. And then we've got doctors Paul, Bowman, and Rogers.
Wow.
God bless.
5.
Yeah, I can't figure out in a second. Any chance I can just get you the email stuff, Mom?
What? Yeah, I can't deal with that, Josh. Even with the network, that's not going to work for me. It's just not going to.
Well, if the network works, you can't get the network to work though?
Here, we had a network once before, and I'm not starting to use the network on a daily basis. You know, we need to pray for this man here. I didn't know he'd been married 3 times, and apparently he's already set up housekeeping with this woman.
She set up houses with him.
Whatever. But that's not a good basis to build a new marriage on, is it?
Nope.
Meaning that he's repeating the same mistakes of the past. I'm sorry, but that's what it sounds like. No, let's go out and go look. I mean, I do need a printer. I can't deal with a network. I'm just not able to. Okay, Ellen? What is this on the floor?
Well, I don't know.
Come here, look. This is your dilemma. You're not asking my advice.
But I do. I don't know what to do.
Well, I told you what to do.
But how do I tell her I'm quitting?
Guys, I've been given an incredible offer of $13 an hour plus benefits. And I just want to let you know that I'm giving Snobble an opportunity to match the offer, else I just feel that I need to take this from my own
Dad,
life.
Amy doesn't make 13
Baby,
hours.
that's not your problem.
But I just feel rude doing that. That's being money greedy.
Well, darling, let me ask you a question then, baby. May I? Why are you working for? Tell me why you're working.
To make money?
Ah.
I know, you know what's really sad? It's like Jenny from my other office, because I told her, you know, the office manager, I told her I was in my dilemma. And she's like, well, write a pro and con list of both jobs.
That's a good idea.
But here's the thing. There's only a couple cons for Schnabel. I only have like 3.
So you didn't like working for, you only have 3 cons for working Snobble.
Yeah.
You don't like Ann.
No.
You don't like Snobble,
cons.
and you don't like your job.
I mean,
How
I only have a couple of pros, I mean. Sorry.
well then, baby, then what is your dilemma?
I would feel bad having worked there a year, and I've had all these health problems, and you know.
Hold still, darling. They have an insurance that paid it.
No, I know, but I'd like I would leave, not any would work, or I don't know.
Baby,
and
baby.
she like no one else would work on her schedule. Like if they couldn't
Baby,
hire someone else to
Baby,
do what I do
you
for
need
her.
to get out of the moral dilemma. It's not a dilemma.
Well,
You need
don't worry about Ann.
Anna, you need to
But
stop.
I love her.
I know you do. You need to stop trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulder.
Call a dog in here.
In a way, you enabled her because she was saying you wouldn't come up, you'd let her take advantage of it, you'd be upset about it, but then you didn't tell her about it. In your time. Oh,
Precious,
Josh was taking.
If this dog
you
dies,
used to.
Oh no, Josh was taking.
At one
Josh
point in
was.
time, you dressed chic.
Mom, what you got? What were you saying, Mom?
Too much white on.
Saying
I have a black cardigan. I wore a black cardigan.
What, Mom?
Sweater.
Josh,
Mom?
In the hot summertime, you had a sweater on?
Mom, I can't.
I have
Seriously,
something
say,
like this to
please,
work.
Mom.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
And I was wearing pink shoes.
Okay. You want some pizza, darling?
I can't. I haven't been able to eat since you told me. I haven't eaten lunch. I haven't eaten anything. I can't eat.
You've got a really tender heart and a giving spirit, Donna, and I commend you for it.
Will you promise me when Doogie dies, don't tell me?
You didn't want me. Did I do wrong by telling you about this cat?
Well, you did wrong by telling me when I was at work. And the rest of the day I've been so depressed.
Well, I told you he was missing, so you know.
I know.
I thought I didn't tell you immediately.
No, I don't want to know. Because you understand, like, I've been crying all day. My mascara, I had mascara all down my face. I couldn't.
I grieve for him too.
You didn't like him.
No, I didn't. But, well, let me do that
I
again.
wish animals went to heaven.
I don't know that they do or don't.
I don't think they do. I wish they did.
I
though.
don't know that they do or don't.
Well, I wish, like.
You know the reason I don't know? So you're entitled to your opinion. Your opinion is just as good as anybody's. The word is completely silent on it. It doesn't say yes. Down the road. Let me go. Gas mileage from 22 miles a gallon up to 30 miles a gallon with the right car, which would decrease his gas expenses by as much as 30%. And it.
How he paid off the first one.
Hold still, let me finish. He can save in effect $50 to $100 a month in gas if he increases his gas mileage by 30%. That's a word of knowledge.
So he can save what?
He can save $50 to $100 a month in gas expenses predicated on the current price of gas based on his projected gas driving of 30,000 miles a year. 30,000 miles a year is saving almost $100 a month.
Okay, but how do you pay off the first payment when your resale value is probably less than your?
Well, we don't believe
amount you
that.
pay?
He owes about $3,500 on the car, and I think he can get. I'm feeling he can get $3,500 for the car. So if so, he could get rid of the car, zero out, and go buy a brand new car for about the same monthly payment, and decrease his gas expenses by $50 to $100 a month. Net savings to him of he can buy a brand new car and save $50 to $100 a month from what he's got right now. Now that's a word of knowledge.
Okay.
And somebody.
So we're at Bethel Temple Real World, huh?
Yeah, this is Bethel Temple Real World. We welcome you here, Josh.
Hot.
Good.
Actually, it is really hot out here.
Don't have both of them.
Ellen, you don't have to be embarrassed by your boy. He's his own man.
That's right.
If he wants to videotape this congregation, he can.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
God bless you, girl. Good morning and welcome to the Real World Worship Center, where our reality is found in Christ Jesus. Thank you.
Let them sense and feel the real and tangible presence of God. Lord, I thank you for everything that you're going to do in the midst of this service. And we give you glory and honor for everything now in the name of Jesus. And everybody said, Amen. Come on and give the Lord a clap offering. He's worthy of praise.
It's time to arise. It's no longer a time to sit. It's no longer a time to wait. It's time to rise. People are to go forward, to appear in places, to ascend to another level.
Hey Dad, I'm videotaping you cooking hamburgers. This is pretty exciting. I'm sure you want to look at this later. We'll be watching this at your funeral in 20 years.
I hope that's not true. I hope I live longer than 20.
I think 20 is pretty good for you. So anyway, 20 years, everybody will cry and we'll put some music to this part, okay?
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Let's be dealt with.
So you find everything.
Now, if you've got an emergency, you can certainly call us. But we don't want to come back every day for 90 days. We want to get it all. So don't get in a panic. If you move it tomorrow and the next day you find the spot, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. And we'll come back at the end of 90 days, and we'll come back at the end of 1 year.
It's not going to happen. I didn't call you every day.
I know you will, but I'm telling you don't. I know, but I'm telling you don't.
Got your son over. You're
What
not.
I've got to take too, I'll give you tomorrow. I've got a manual. It's going to tell you regular maintenance. It's going to tell you what's warranted, what's not, and most everything is warranted. You'll find things. What's not?
Well, emergency service numbers. Emergency to me is your water, your power, and your heating and cooling. And I've given you numbers in this manual she's going to bring that tells you how to deal with those things.
For instance, if your air conditioning doesn't work, there's really no point in calling me unless you have to. You've got this number to call for the service people, and they'll come out and take care of it because it's under warranty.
And they have their own service.
And they have their
And what
own
is the service, 1 year? 1 year?
1 year.
1 year.
We've got the first, it's the second page, you've got this list of numbers. And then the last page, you don't have to use it, it's a template that has the, your 90-day callback. But it's just kind of a reminder to say, this is your 90-day, it will have your closing date, and this is your 1 year.
And then all these pictures that Josh has been taking, we wait until after you move in, so we'll have a picture of you and your wife in the front door. And Lizzie puts it together and makes a nice presentation for you, so she'll come by and she'll give you that, and it'll be all your pictures in there of the progress of the house. And it'll be from our family to your family.
It's very easy and smooth. And it's fun to work with you and John, your son is.
I've never had anybody tell me it was fun to work with me. I'm usually so intense and so focused.
I don't think so.
And that's a good thing.
The fun is not done in.
Yeah.
But what people will say is I'll get the house built and I do a spectacular job. And we really do care about the customer.
Yes.
But warm and fuzzy or not, I try to be.
I
think you are.
So you said she's coming back today?
Stroke me.
You notice I'm not saying anything.
I know, he knows me. What'd you say?
You said the cleaning lady's coming back today?
The lady will be here late this afternoon. She'll clean that window and actually Josh has been cleaning up as we've gone here today. So, but if she sees anything, she'll take care of it.
Okay. So I had
Did
something.
you take the utilities on in your name?
No check.
Okay, but you'll do that, okay.
No, we've already made contact with the utility company. We automatically, on Thursday morning, the utilities will be taken out of my name if you haven't already done. So just forewarning, if you forget to do it, you wake up Thursday morning, your house is hot because the power's not on in your name. So.
Yeah, and I've given him the utility numbers and stuff like
So I
that.
tried to go online, they asked me the meter number, I don't have the meter number yet.
I don't know what that is.
You know
Meter
the
number
meter
for
number?
gas?
No, for the gas, for electric. Like I tried to go online. It's
There's
easy, you
probably
don't
a
have to
serial
call
number.
them.
Yeah.
You just go
I
online.
went
Pardon?
through just because sometimes I hate directing people to something that I've not done myself. So I called all of them, and everyone was quick to get on the phone. The hardest person to get on the phone was Waterworks was quick. Was Power, and part of it was I had three different requests, and so they were transferring me constantly. But they were all pretty quick to get on the phone with.
Oh, I do have one more thing to comment now. We do not warranty the grass. Now, what I
It's
can't,
not gonna happen, there's nothing over there, back there.
well, it's full of grass seed. It's grass seed, but if you don't maintain it, it won't sprout. In fact, they're talking about being 100 degrees this week. So I can tell you now, if you don't water your yard and your shrubbery, it'll die. So all I can do is put topsoil down, which I've done, and sow the grass seed, which I've done. Up to, at that point, it's between you and God to get this yard established.
Sprinkler system?
There's no sprinkler system.
So
There's no
get your
sprinkler.
hoses and get your sprinklers
And
ready.
it's gonna be a job to work when
Yeah.
you got such a big yard. But the sprinkler system, if you want a sprinkler system, you're probably looking at $6,000 to put one in the house that's a yard this size.
I'm gonna disagree.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Do the swirly dance. And John has done a spectacular job with the shrubbery out there. But there again, you gotta take care of it. You gotta keep it wet. Okay. All right? We're done.
Oh, yes.
There's Richard just said this is a brand new piece, and
We
so
replaced it yesterday.
so it probably doesn't have the final coat of poly, but there is a little. It looks like a nick across it, but it could just disappear with that coat of poly.
All right?
You got a screw right there. Now is the drywall guy gonna come with the paint guy?
No.
Because you got a screw pop.
Sure, come on.
What?
I think we stand over here. You see that color difference?
Yeah?
Or same color?
It's called wood. There is a color differential. You can see the color change right here. You can see it there. You can see it here. And the wood anymore is laminated. It's not one solid piece. And so I don't have any control of it. Even this one here, you see see, there's one grain of wood right there, and there's another grain there, and so I
It
can't
can come
get.
from the same tree and be 4 different colors.
It
In
was
other
nice.
words, it's not a stain or anything that we can control.
No, there's nothing that I can do about it. It's the character of the wood.
I hope you don't bust your nose.
The character of the wood.
Where's your room, Lucia?
She's already showed me.
Molten lava, and it just kind of folded on each other, upheavaled. Whoa, careful, Joshua.
Hey, keep looking at it, Richard. Oh, right.
And I'm looking at it for what reason? So y'all think this is... Eureka! I am! Ah! What point?
You weren't looking.
I was looking.
No, you didn't.
Ellen, it takes you 15 minutes.
I know, I'm not great.
It's called click, click, click. See, Josh was clicking. See? Watch. He's making a movie. Are you recording my voice? This is wonderful. So Joshua, one day when I'm dead and gone, you look back at this thing, and I can say, Dear God, I thank you that I can commit my son Joshua to you, that you'll bless him with all your blessings, and you'll fill him with your word.
Hold on, right now, talk.
Hi, Joshua.
Yeah.
How was your movie acting career in New York?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I'm taking my first film today.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your film about?
Oh, it's about you.
And tell me all about it.
Well, it's pretty much...
We ran through your 30 seconds yet.
No, it's only on 15 seconds.
Oh, God. I got to keep talking?
Yeah.
Another 15 seconds. I can't do it.
You sure can.
I can't. How was Johnny Lane today?
Oh, about his normal self.
How's his normal self?
Oh, well, he wants me to do stuff.
What's he want you to do?
Nothing.
That's just...
Whoa, it keeps going. I think I have unlimited time here.
I think we need to shut this video.
No, that hurts.
No!
No, that hurts. What do you want her poppy for? I need to see the belly. I need to see that belly. Well, what's that? Look. What? I kissed your knee. Well, you said you were going to stay here forever.
I don't want to.
Ah! No! No! No!
I did it. I'm free.
Hey, how did I get on your team anyway? That's what I want to know.
I signed the agreement when I got here to hire the handicap.
That's what you done. How many you did? How many were supposed to throw?
Hey, Richard, you got the purple one.
Y'all have too many.
Richard, you got to get rid of them.
Oh my gosh.
Dad.
Give those to Dan.
Dad.
Dan first.
Uncle Richard.
I was just trying to get him to throw it. It took forever.
I see. Yeah. I had to work with my dad yesterday. Otherwise.
Whoa! Now you're next. Every other one. Don't knock it in, but put it in the hole.
I'm tired. I barely did anything. I was drunk and everything.
Good try.
Yeah, everything. My mom made some coleslaw and complained about stuff. That was her role.
That was her role. Oh!